So I'm a little bit under the weather. I've got like 102 fever, aches all over. And yet I decided to sit here and make a video because this is what I love to do. And I hate just laying in bed and doing nothing. I'm probably going to regret this and the other videos that I record today. But I saw this story the last couple of days and I wanted to talk about it because it kind of hits home a little bit. So for anyone that does not know, this video has been floating around on Twitter. And it's a woman who ordered Chipotle through the Uber Eats app. And she felt as if they didn't give her enough of what she wanted. And I think that they also just didn't give her chicken, or certain condiments were missing. And so she decided to walk to the store, ask them for a refund, and then ask them to make it properly, which they refused, I guess. And she decided to go behind the counter and take it into her own hands. And since then, she's actually responded to the video. So we're going to watch that clip right now.
I'm not saying what I did was right, and I'm not saying what I did was wrong. But I feel like I wasn't wrong to a certain extent.
She claims her Chipotle order from Uber Eats was missing chicken and condiments. She says she walked to the store and asked for a refund. Employees explained refunds are issued by Uber. She then asked them to remake her bowl instead, and they refused, claiming her ticket did not say double meat. She claims they took her original order and refused to give it back. That's when she went behind the counter to make her own burrito bowls. She claims she was assaulted first by the male employees.
I was mad, upset, but to me, I'm a man. I can't hit a female. So I walked away.
I understand you cannot go behind the counter, but once my food was taken, it was like you're taking my property. I do apologize. I feel very bad that it had to end that way and that he got assaulted. But again, it was only men that came and assaulted me.
The woman tells me she did not get a refund from Uber Eats, but she did walk away with one of those Chipotle bowls that she made. It's unclear at this time if she will be facing any charges.
So first and foremost, I just want to say, I understand because Chipotle messes up my order. Now, not every Chipotle is like this, but locally, the ones that we have, they're ridiculously garbage. The food is amazing, but they have messed up my order almost every single time that I go. And at this point, it's kind of my fault that I trust that they're doing it right, because I'll go there, I'll get a quesadilla, right? I'll leave, I'll go home, I'll open up the package that has the quesadilla. It'll have cheese and tortilla. And then on the side, they put the chicken, the fajita veggies, and the salsa is meant to be on the side. But I'm confused. I'm like, when you order it, it asks you what you want on the quesadilla. So I pick chicken, I pick fajita veggies. So why would you put it on the side? And this has happened multiple times. So I went back there and I explained it to them and they acted like I was wrong. They're like, yeah, we're not supposed to put it on the quesadilla. So I'm thinking like, then what am I supposed to do with it? I'm supposed to bite into the cheese quesadilla and then fork some chicken and fajita veggies so I can eat the thing all together? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And so they're like, well, let me go ask really quick. And the lady went and asked, she comes back, she's mad for whatever reason. She takes the bag from me, slams the window to the point where it opens up a little bit because she slammed it so hard. And she's banging stuff around the kitchen, makes it again, and then gives it to me. And she's, oh, I'm so sorry about that. And it's like, you're not sorry. Like, I just saw you slamming shit all over the kitchen, whatever. Come back the next time, and it happens again with a different lady this time. Now, it's my fault because I should have checked it right then and there. And this is honestly like the 6th, 7th, 8th time that they've messed something up. In the past, it was the burritos. They gave me somebody else's order, so on and so forth. But I got a quesadilla again. I get home. Everything is on the side. I'm like mind blown as to why this is happening. So I bring it back again. The lady then tries to give me a kid's quesadilla. So I'm looking at it because I opened it right there, and I'm like, is this a full quesadilla or just half of one? And she's like, it's a kid's quesadilla. And I'm like, well, that's not what I got. But thankfully, they let me keep that, which was cool. And then they made me another one. And this lady that ended up coming to help me, which was the manager, I believe, was actually really nice. But this is just an ongoing thing where they either give me the wrong order, which happened like probably the first time they messed it up. They gave me somebody else's order. I get home, I bite into the burrito. I'm like, this is not what I ordered. So I go all the way back. They end up making another burrito and stuff for me. And me thinking I told them right here what it was that I wanted. It's going to be done right. So I just grab the bag. I start driving away. I get halfway home and I'm like, you know what? Let me look at it really quick. I pull it out. They gave me a burrito bowl. They didn't give me a burrito. I'm like, this doesn't, what are we doing? So then I have to turn around, go all the way back, explain again, hey, this is what I'm supposed to have. And then finally they make the right thing the third time. And so this happens on a regular basis for me, to the point where I feel like I should stop going to Chipotle, but I like Chipotle. So I'm just hoping that they get their shit together. Regardless, there's never going to come a point where I'm going to walk into the restaurant, demand anything, and then get behind the counter and start making it myself and then assault one of the workers. That shit just don't make no sense to me. Now, on top of that, I'm actually ordering through the Chipotle app and going to pick it up in the Chipotle lane, they call it, or whatever it is, where you can drive through and pick it up. She ordered through Uber Eats. I feel like if you order through Uber Eats or DoorDash, like, you should know how that works. You don't go to the store and ask for a refund because it's not through them. You have to go through the third party that you use to order the food. And if you go through Uber Eats, most likely they'll let you keep what you have. They'll give you a full refund and you could just order it again. And I mean, I guess like maybe they'll mess it up again, which, knowing my Chipotle, that's probably what would end up happening. But it's like, it's just the simple way of fixing it. I've done that a lot in the past with DoorDash. If somebody brought something that was wrong or they forgot an item, you go through DoorDash, they give you a refund. It's relatively easy, happens very fast. I don't know how Uber Eats works, but it's just wild to me that she decides to walk back to the store and she's so angry that she's going to demand things and then just take it on herself to go behind the counter and just completely take over. And I'm going to make my own shit. You're not going to stop me. You grab the food out of my hand. I'm going to attack you. And then she tries to justify it. And she claims that, oh, well, it was a bunch of guys that were approaching me and they were attacking me. But we all can watch the video. Nobody attacked you. The guy just grabbed it out of your hand because you're not supposed to be back there making anything. Now, apparently she did end up leaving with a burrito bowl that she made herself, even though the video cuts off with him grabbing it and it clearly gets messed up and she like slams it in his face. But I'm assuming she either made a second one that we didn't see or she made another one after that and then she ended up leaving with it. And I don't think there's been any charges against her yet, but there should be, because that's not how you handle things, especially when you ordered it through a third party and now you're expecting them to do all this shit for you. It just doesn't work that way. So it's like, just have a better understanding of how shit works. Or like myself, if you get to the point where you're tired of them messing shit up, just stop going there. I get that you might like Chipotle and it's sad and it's unfortunate that the one that's closest to you is going to continue to mess shit up. And so you can't enjoy the food there that you would like. And all you can do is just write into them or go online and do like the chat and explain and complain about it. But there's not much else you could do. If they're going to hire workers that don't know how to do their job, that's just the way that it is. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't mean that you get to take it into your own hands. Now, as I'm making this video, I actually did look up a little bit more, and there was a message from Chipotle themselves that said, at Chipotle, the health and safety of our employees is our greatest priority. We are grateful for their hard work every day and do not condone guests who mistreat our team members. We are working cooperatively with local law enforcement and hope justice will be served for the individual who did not treat our employees with the respect that they deserve. The woman said she did not get a refund from Uber Eats, but she did walk away with one of the Chipotle bowls she made. She also told WUSA 9 she plans on suing Chipotle. The police report was for a simple assault. It's unclear if she'll be charged. And my first question is, what are you suing Chipotle for? This doesn't make any sense. You ordered something through Uber Eats. They made the food wrong, which is unfortunate, but you can get a refund through Uber Eats if you didn't go there and cause a scene and end up taking food with you that you made yourself after breaking the law. So it's like, I don't understand what exactly you're going to sue them for, because they made it wrong the first time and you decided to take it into your own hands and break the law. Like, that shit doesn't really make any sense to me. And I hope that she is charged for simple assault, because that is exactly what that was. So I don't know. This is just one of the crazy stories that I came across. Again, I apologize for my voice because I am extremely sick, but I wanted to make a couple videos today because I was completely out of it yesterday all night. And I feel like I need to make videos. This is just what I do. I make content, I live stream. When I don't do it, I feel like something is missing. So I had to get up and make this happen. So I appreciate you guys. Take it easy, stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one, homies.